What's up, family? I'm Harlan D. White, and today I want to talk about Bitcoin. Now, this is a topic that came up a couple weeks ago in my own household when I was talking to my aunt and her friend. They're both in their 70s, and I had mentioned that I'm going to a Bitcoin conference next month. And they both said, "We've heard of Bitcoin, but what exactly is it?" And so the definition that I gave to them is that Bitcoin is digital money that allows a person to send money to another person without the need for a trusted third party. Now, the trusted third party is the key in that particular statement because we have a lot of things that allow us to accomplish this today. Things like Zelle, things like Cash App, things like Venmo. However, the innovation that Bitcoin brought to the world in 2009 was that it solved what is called the double spend problem with electronic cash. And like with a lot of different technology today, I don't quite understand all of the intricacies of what makes Bitcoin work exactly, at least not yet. However, here's a quick summary of all the things that came together to allow Bitcoin to solve this double spend problem. All right, so this is from Bitcoin Magazine. Bitcoin marvelously joins together digital signatures, proof of work, public key cryptography, hash functions, timestamps, block rewards, transaction fees, mining difficulty adjustment, Merkle trees, and the concept of a peer to peer network run by independent nodes. This unique construction allowed the double spending problem to be solved. And thus, the first cryptocurrency was born. And since that point in time, there's been thousands of other different types of cryptocurrencies that have been developed. However, me personally, I kind of separate Bitcoin from the rest of the cryptocurrencies because I believe that Bitcoin is specifically focused in on being sound money versus many of the other cryptocurrency projects are focused on solving other different type of innovation problems. And then lastly, I want to end with three different attributes of Bitcoin that I find very impressive and that is not in our current financial system. Number one is decentralization. So Bitcoin is not owned by any country, any company, or any individual. Number two, it has a fixed monetary policy as well as a capped supply. So every 4 years, the issuance of Bitcoin is halved, and the total number of Bitcoin will never exceed 21 million Bitcoin, as opposed to the current US financial system where there is no fixed fiscal policy. It seems as though they can print as much money as they like, thus devaluing the dollars already in circulation, and then can act surprised when we have inflation. And the third attribute that I really appreciate is that it is borderless and permissionless. What this means is that you can utilize Bitcoin wherever in the world that you can get an internet connection. So it doesn't matter if in the US, doesn't matter if you're in Japan, if you have access to the internet, you can utilize Bitcoin and you can send Bitcoin 24/7 without the need for permission from the government, banks, no one. So those are three attributes that I really appreciate about Bitcoin. This overall is my summary of what Bitcoin is. If you like the video, make sure you like the video. If you're interested in personal finance content, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos. Any questions, comments, leave them below. All right, until next time.